Hi, my name's Graham Ross, farming in Headlands, Zimbabwe. I'd just like to introduce you to our phase 2 solar project, the second phase of our 3-phase rollout of the solar option. So in order to utilize that energy now to run the second phase, which is our barns, homestead, borehole, etc., we've run a DC line from the solar array up to the central point here by the transformer, by our generators, and we've put in a 100 kVA inverter and a battery system which enables us to use that power now either for pumping or for running our barn and our homestead setup. And on a bright, clear, sunny day like today, we can actually do both. We can pump and run the 100 kVA setup here. It's a fantastic opportunity for us to use clean energy, get a degree of independence from the grid, and it was the logical step for us to take once we had put in the large solar farm down near the dam. Often people, when they look at solar, they view it as a massive capital outlay and they're daunted by that. But what we found in our experience is that the solar lends itself to modular development. So we started off with phase 1, which was the solar farm, daylight pumping. It served us now for almost 3 seasons faultlessly. Very happy with that setup. The second modular part was to bring the solar up to the barns, be able to utilize that to the max. And then the third would be to upgrade the batteries and then almost be completely off-grid. For us, it's been a hassle-free experience and it's almost turnkey. So the technology, I think, is developing so quickly that one, costs are coming down, but two, we're no longer the guinea pig, if I can say that. We are now using fully integrated, very well designed setup that really hasn't given us much headaches. I'd just like to, as a farmer, we like to keep things simple and we just want to know what are the savings and what are the costs. We've been curing since December on a tunnel system. We've used approximately 300 liters of diesel since December, which is a massive saving for us. There's no repairs and maintenance cost to our generator, there's no running cost, there's no downtime, there's no mechanical failure that we've had to deal with. And the saving in our diesel alone has been massive. The one thing that we need to clearly understand, we run continuous curing systems on this farm, and continuous curing systems cannot have downtime. The maximum amount of time that we can have a fan or a system go down is probably 15 minutes before our product starts to deteriorate in the tunnel and in our other curing system. And that's the huge advantage with the solar. So when people look at cost savings, they look at opportunity cost, they start looking at how am I going to pay back. Those are the type of things that it's difficult to put it into a monetary value. But in our case, we believe that this system has saved us a massive amount of money. The quality of our product, having the continuous system not going down all the time, the savings on diesel, the hassle-free interchange between the grid, generator, solar. This technology is so smart these days that it does that for us almost automatically and completely seamlessly. We've got a system here, we've got a 100 kVA inverter, which is adequate to run our whole barn complex, homestead, borehole, pressure pump system that we have. We've got an 80 kVA battery for storage, and that battery is just designed simply to get us between the period where we've got daylight hours off the solar, and then at night time gives us about, when we're at full production, gives us about 4 hours of standby power, and normally by then the grid has come back on. So we can either use solar during the day, battery for a period at night, and then the grid for the rest of the night. Obviously phase 3 will be the upgrade of the whole system, increase the battery power storage, and then we would probably be almost off-grid completely.